hope you are ready to learn some math with Coach Henry.
Today's topic is multiplication. Sure, you read it from the headline before you even clicked on the video. But we're going to be doing the basics of multiplication. So what does it mean to multiply? Well, to increase a number by a specific amount of times. It is a quick way to add the same number over and over again. Wait, what does that mean? Well, let's find out. Here we have 2 stars. If we multiply those 2 stars by 3, which is the multiplication symbol and the 3, we will have 3 groups or sets of 2 stars. There's set 1, set 2, set 3. So we just multiplied 2 times 3. We have 3 groups of 2 stars. And how many stars total do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 times 3 is 6. Now here we have 4 little ducks. Red ducks, that is. Now imagine you have 5 groups of these ducks. We've already got the first group. 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we were to skip count, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So 4 times 5 is 20. As I said earlier, you're basically adding the number a specific amount of times. So in this case, we added 4 up 5 different times. The 5 represents the groups of 4 ducks. So we have 5 groups of 4 ducks here. And 4 times 5 is 20. Now we have 3 rare unicorns. But imagine if we had 7 groups of unicorns. There's our second group. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Now we have 7 groups of 3 unicorns. If we were to skip count that, it'd be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and 21. To write this as a multiplication problem, 3 times 7. We have 7 groups of 3, which equals 21. 21 rare, colorful, beautiful unicorns. So now, let's try some examples. I'll give you the problem and give you a moment to pause it if you want to work these and then see if you get the right answer. So here, we have 2 times 4, or 4 groups of 2. Remember, we're repeating the 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. And that gives us 8. So 2 times 4 is 8. Here we have 3 times 5. We have 5 3s, and that equals 15. Here we have 4 times 6. We add the 4s up 6 times, and that's going to give us 24. So 4 times 6 is 24. 5 times 7. We have our 7 5s, and if we add all of those together, what do we get? 35. So 5 times 7 is 35. Now, the numbers in a multiplication problem have special names, and you will hear them called this as you get older. Here we have 4 times 5. Well, those are called factors. And then we have our answer of 20, and that's called the product. So the numbers that multiply together are the factors, and the answer of a multiplication problem is the product. Now, here's a way to remember. Factories create products. So the factories out in the world, they're creating products as they put the pieces together. So in the multiplication problem, the factors, the 4 and the 5 in this problem, are the pieces. And as you multiply them together, you get your product of 20. Now, here's a few important rules. When you multiply by 1, you always get the same number. So 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 1 is 3. 8 times 1 is 8. 20 times 1 is 20. 40 times 1 is 40. 99 times 1 is 99. It don't matter if it's 1,232. If it multiplies with 1, you're going to get the same number. Another important rule. When you multiply by 0, you always get 0. Because that means you have 0 groups of that number. So I have 0 groups of 6. So 6 times 0 is 0. 9 times 0 is 0. 37 times 0 is 0. 88 times 0 is 0. I know I skipped a few there. But just remember that when you multiply by 0, you always get 0. When you multiply by 1, you always get the number you're multiplying 1 by. Now, there's something called the commutative property, which is the order in which you multiply the factors does not matter. What that means is here we have 2 groups of 4 turtles, so 4 times 2. If we added all those turtles up, we would have 8, because 4 times 2 equals 8. Now, the order in which we multiply, if we change that around, now we have 4 groups of 2, and 2 times 4. We still have 8 turtles. The multiplication problem is written differently, but because it's the same factors, we get the same answer. Now, you can write multiplication problems up and down as well. So here we have 4 times 5. But we also have 4 times 5 here. The answer is 20 for both ways. It's just a different way of writing the multiplication problem. So here's some multiplication facts for you. Feel free to pause it and write these to get you some practice. Because the more you practice, the better you will be at multiplication. And soon, someone will be able to ask you, hey, what's 5 times 5? And you'll be able to answer real quick. Oh, that's 25. So here are some multiplication facts for you. Use them, write them, study them. Because remember, the more you practice, the better you will get at it. Now, I hope that it was helpful, and that whether you were refreshing or you're just learning multiplication, I do hope it was helpful. If you have any questions or any comments, feel free to email me at coachhenrysmath@gmail.com. Thank you for stopping by, and have a great day.